Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie, and today I'm going to be decorating my kitchen for summer. So I'm a little bit late to the summer decorating game. I feel like with fall and with Christmas time, I'm so excited to decorate, and I'm like first on the scene. I literally want to start decorating for Halloween like right now. So it took me a little bit to kind of get inspired for my summertime decorating, but I feel like I finally have picked up some pieces that I really enjoy, and I'm going to share those with you guys and quickly tell you where I got everything and just show you how my kitchen ends up looking. I also recently did a DIY video making some items for my kitchen. If you happen to miss that one, I will make sure to link it in my description box down below, so don't forget to check that out. And let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So before doing any decorating, I cleaned up my kitchen. I like to give it a good wipe down before putting any new type of decorations, and my current obsession with cleaning supplies is this lemon scent from J.R. Watkins. I think I've mentioned it in a video before. It just cuts through any grime so well. I'm obsessed, and I love the fresh lemon scent. I found this really cute wooden toolbox at Goodwill. I got this on half off days, so it was $1.99 originally, and I only paid $1 for this. And I thought that this would look so cute with some white chalk paint and distressed a little bit. So I'm going to take you through the process of doing that, and then I'm going to be adding this to my kitchen. I used Waverly brand for my chalk paint, and I worked on sections when painting this, and as the paint was drying, I used a wet rag to gently wipe off some of the paint. This helps to give it a bit more of a distressed look, and that's exactly what I was going for. I worked in sections so that the paint wouldn't have time to dry. Chalk paint dries really, really quickly, so I did each side separately and made sure to wipe off the amount of paint that I wanted to give this just the perfect touch of distress. That had dried completely, I used wax in Magnolia Home brand. I would not recommend spending the extra money on this sealant. I don't think that it's necessary. When I first started using chalk paint, I purchased this because I wanted to finish a dresser. However, I'm sure that you can find a much cheaper wax. I just put a very light coat of wax over this, and after that had dried, then I gently buffed that off. After I was done with that, I decided that I wanted this to say Farm Fresh on the side. I used my vinyl cutter to make a stencil, and then I placed this on top of the side of the toolbox. I realized after I was done with this, I definitely should have done this before I coated this with the wax. It did not want to stick on very well, but it made removal super easy. So I just traced over these letters with some black chalk paint, and I used the Waverly brand from Walmart. Out of the cold into my warm hand in the sun, it's already begun. You are my one. Once that was finished, then I removed the vinyl and I added some lemons and greenery into this box, and that was the finished look. I was so pleased with it. I picked up these lemon candies from Dollar General. They were on clearance and they're actually really yummy. I accidentally broke into them. I am pregnant and I'm always hungry, so it's a problem. I just dumped these into a container that I got from Dollar Tree, and I feel like it gave it a really cute lemony look. I added this to the top of my DIY scale that I made a while back. You guys love to make fun of me because it's got 2 hands instead of 1. I know a scale only has 1 hand, but my twins love to play with this and they love using it as a clock, so I've left it as it is. I added some greenery. That was the finished look. I used the same process of creating a vinyl stencil to put on top of a plate. The only difference was after I had this stencil applied, then I went over the lettering with oil-based paint and I used a paint pen. So I wrote, "The dishes are looking at me dirty again," because I wanted to put this right beside my sink because as a mom of 3 with one on the way, I have constant dirty dishes. I just felt like this was perfectly appropriate. So after that had dried, then I peeled off the vinyl and I placed this right beside my sink. I decorated my tiered tray next. I actually made this tray in a recent DIY video. If you missed that, I will be sure to link it in my description box down below. When decorating my tiered trays, I have to add items and then remove them just to see what looks best. I started adding greenery first because I wanted to place the items around the greenery and make sure that there weren't any blank spaces in my tiered tray, and then I added a few Rae Dunn inspired items. I've also recently DIY'd these. A lot of them were in the same video that I linked down below, so make sure that you check that out. And then after that was all done, I kind of stepped back and look at it and make sure once again that there are no blank areas, and that is all. And then I placed this right beside my Keurig. I love my Keurig because it's white and I feel like it goes really well with the rest of my kitchen. Beside this, I just added some coffee mugs and a couple of other Rae Dunn inspired pieces, and I also got this hand towel from the Dollar Tree for $1, and I think that this looks really cute. I love all the lemon. I think it's bright and cheery and perfect for summertime.
My cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you, but I need you. And you're off my radar now. I've lost you.
To decorate the middle of the island, I used a white tray, a mini tiered tray, and also a couple of hand-stamped books. I did those in a recent DIY. I'll also link that down below, and I wrote the name of our Etsy shop. I am currently selling these miniature rolling pins, so make sure you guys check that out. I am so thankful for all of your kind words and support. That is going to be all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Bye, guys!